is a video for Jenny and Lindy. Okay, well, I've got all my bits of paper here, and this time, Jenny, I will not put it upside down because I'm a tosser. Hang on, make sure. Yep, so I've got it all up the right way. You didn't say one.
One!
Okay, so I've got all my papers, just bits and pieces, they're all right. So first thing we're going to do, doesn't matter what size they are, just put them into like some form of kind of order, and we're going to staple them. This is my long arm stapler. So we're going to do a staple there, a staple there, and a staple there. Right, so we've got our book. Now, it's all uneven. You just, oh shit, I did that upside again. Did I? Oh no, we're right. Yeah, so it's all uneven. You trim it down to what you want. So that's your first signature. Now we're going to do the same thing again. Get the middle, put the staples. 1, 2, 3. Right, get out the way. So we've got our 2 books. This here is cardboard, hard cardboard. You'd cover that in paper or paint on it or do whatever you want. Then you put your signatures in. So that's one signature and that's another signature. They hang over the end, they hang out the sides. You just trim them up to how you want them, or you want to be leaving it like that, that's fine. Whatever your way. The first thing I always do though, you learn from experience, is get a piece of washi tape and put it straight down the middle of the staples, because otherwise you'll rip your fingers and then you'll have blood, and then you'll get blood on the paper and it'll be all over Red Rover, and you might as well give up to start with. Right, so that just calms it down. Okay, so we've got those and we put them in our book. Now, you then, one at a time, a bit of Tim Holtz binding, I suppose. We put it in the book. Right, this is where it gets hard. Well, not hard, just more fiddly. Put it in the book, turn it over, wrap it around again. Now you can either have the tie on the spine, or you can have it in the middle. So just for purpose's sake, I'll put it in the middle, and I won't tie it in a knot, which you usually do. I'll just tie it in a bit of a bow so you can get the gist of it. Right, so that's your first signature. Your second one is the same. So you just put it in, turn it around, tie it up. Once again, I'm just tying it up so you can see what I do. Right, now the idea, the reason I like to tie it, so now on your spine, you've got here, all right? The reason I like to tie it in is because you can take them out, the signatures out. Right, so we'll take that signature out. Oh, we'll put that on it. Yep, okay, then we'll put it back in. So that's one of the reasons I like to do that. Also, you can add. So you can add more papers. You can put more papers in to make it chunky. And then you just add, do the same, add another piece of tie around it. And you've got a bigger book. Then you can trim it up or do whatever. So that's how you do that one. The next one, I've got the same chipboard, but I've decorated the front of that. So that's, and you can decorate the back. So, oh, well, it looks like I did a bit of it. But that's the whole point of it. And now, these are my new tea stained, usually a coffee stained, but this time I've tea stained. And once again, you can see my staple. So I've just collected a pile of these, folded them in half. These are, of course, the tea stained ones. Then folded them in half. Nothing's perfect. It's a bit of cut crooked. You put them into one another like that. Do the same thing. Get a pile together, and your, oh, it's over there. No, it's not. Here it is, here it is, here it is. This is another one I've made. So you do the same thing. You get all your piles of paper, you staple them together, put them in your book, like this here, turn it over and staple that down the middle, and then that becomes that. So you can put another 10 pages in. I haven't decorated this one yet. Put another 10 pages in or whatever. I've got the cut one here, looks a bit funny, but you know, different assortment. These covers are made with Diane Reevely paints, gesso. I've used lids, jar lids, look at all the paint, to make the marks. And I've used water bottle lids to make the little marks. Actually, anything I can grab and find. I've splattered paint with pipettes. Just suck the paint up and squirt it all around. And so that makes them. Now, another one I'm doing at the moment is, this is becoming a journal for an order. This is a Tim Holtz folder, so it's already pre-made. And I just add the bits in, and then put all the papers, put holes in them and set them in. I like this style because then you can open up this, take that out, put it another way, put another one in. So that's another versatile, so that's not permanent. And then another one I'm making is a book, still digging. So I've taken the inside of the book out, used masking tape to make it stronger, and then what I'll do is probably get papers, full size papers to fill this of course, and put them here, and then I'll put a spine in with either a Tim Holtz ring, or I'll get them all together, the spines. And what I do is, of course, these would be bigger for the appropriate size of the book, and then I staple them all together like I did with this book, and then I fill this here with glue them in, and you've got your book. So glue them all in once they're all stapled together, and you've got your book. That's how I make my altered books. But of course, like I said, you have to make the appropriate things, and I just fill all that with glue once I've stapled all the books together, so they'd sit in here like that. Then I get some clips. Once I've put the glue in, clamp them together, leave them overnight, and then when you come back, you undo your clips, and all your books will be inside. So then you just work on them by doing what you want to them and decorating them how you want. So that's all. So if I can be any more help, just ask, or if you have any questions, just ask. But that's how I do them. Okay, I hope you find this more of a help. Okay, bye.